Architecture is about trying to make a world little bit more like our dreams. Architecture is visual art and the buildings speak for themselves. Hello and welcome to this video dedicated to Trimble SketchUp Free, one of the best and free solutions for CAD designs, that is computer aided designs, drawings and projects. In a very short time, we can get all the basic features. We just need to start using it. SketchUp is professional computer aided design software. It makes easier architecture and concept designs through a very intrusive interface and workflow. As a beginner, you can start with SketchUp free on online version only, collecting most of the features to realize basic projects or schoolwork for professional jobs. You can also go to complete set of paid features with a subscription plan on SketchUp. For starting using SketchUp free, you only need to create an account with Trimble, or if you have a Google account, you can sign up with that too. Okay, let's sign in first. Okay, I'm already signed in. You can also sign up using your own Google account if you have. It would be quite easy. So I've already signed in, and then at this point, your main account interface opens. You can join the most recent projects also. Okay, by going over here, try SketchUp. Okay, here you have your like for personal, you can select over here for personal projects, and then okay, this is free, so you can start free trial SketchUp, start modeling. Okay, after you start modeling over here, then you will come up over here in this interface. Okay, you will have, after you do like this, okay, you will have one create new and then open. So if you have already saved any of the SketchUps, you can open from here on from your own device, or you have saved online also with Trimble, you can select that also, and those all projects will be displayed over here too. And if you have want to create a new one, just you can choose the measurement from here, and then you can start creating a new one. And then okay, after you start creating a new one, you will come up over here in this interface. So with a new, choosing the correct measurement, as we start up with any SketchUp projects, this gets open with the main interface with several drawing and editing tools on the left panel over here, and useful panels on the right side too. You that you can close and reopen when you need them. You can even open this, and then if you need them, you can open these all panels, and if you don't need them, you can close also these panels. Every new project is completely empty, showing a 2D human interface over here as reference, and there are 3 Cartesian axis over here, such as the red axis, this one, this is x-axis for the horizontal direction, and here this is green axis, and this green y-axis for the vertical one, and the blue z-axis for any height from the ground plane, where x and y-axis lay. And to draw any element, you can use the tools on this left side. some grouped into single button also, and some are like ungrouped also. So once a tool is enabled, you can define object points and size by either clicking on preview or typing precise values. Okay, for example, you are taking this tool. Okay, we can just, okay, you can also click over here in the precise values also, and by clicking on this tool, you can just complete the tool. Clicking on, and you can also, with your keyboard, you can also type on this box at the bottom right. Okay, suppose you are drawing anything, okay, so you can also, like this, you can draw the tools. Okay. And then enable the line tool to drop straight segments. With the help of this line tool over here, you can draw the straight segments, straight lines, showing the last node, and you can go on drawing until you use the escape or close the shape, whichever shape you have drawn. You can, till then you can, okay, now look here, my shape is closed. So whichever shape you are drawing in progress, which gets filled automatically when you it's closed, completely closed. So you can also draw freehand with the freehand tool over here. Okay, here you are having a freehand tool. So with this tool, you can just draw any kind of freehand tool like this. So with this freehand tool, you can even move with your mouse also, and then you can draw this with the help of hand curves and lines more precisely. So use any of the art tools to draw arcs in different manners depending on the, okay, you are having your arc tool over here. You can draw any kind of these arcs in different manners depending on the kind of tool selected. Remember to open the instructor panel to get full information and tips how to use. So now you can draw using this arc tool. Like these arcs can be drawn. And to get instructions, you can go over here in this panel and then get instructions for the whatever tool you have drawn, whatever tool you are using. Look here, arc tool, so it will clearly show you the way you are, okay, the way you want to draw the arcs. So like this, okay, you want to draw like this. So it's clearly shown over here. You can use even this instructor panel also to use the tools whichever you are selecting. Okay, now let's close this instructor panel. And with the rectangle, the circle, and the polygon tools, you can create regular shapes. Okay, over here you have your this is your rectangle tool, and you can draw regular shapes with the help of these rectangular tools. Okay, you have your this one rotated rectangle also over here. You can use this tool also anyhow with rotation. And if you don't want to use this, okay, you want to use this tool, you can use this tool also to draw different shapes. Draw other one. Okay, you can draw the shapes also. Okay, you want to add 3D text, and there is 3D text tool also. It's used to drop 2D and 3D independent pieces of text on the create 3D text dialog box. So you can type the text over here. So first 3D text. Okay, font you can choose from here whatever font you want. And then okay, if you want text field you can choose this also, or you can deselect this, and text extrusion also if you want this, or if you want to increase the text extrusion you can even increase that. Even height also you can increase and decrease according to your own will. You can specify the font family and everything, and you can make it regular or whatever you want. You can do it. All the styles and including its size on the height and its filling and its extrusion length also you can specify. If you want to change it you can change it also. The extrusion, what does it do? It can be enabled or disabled to drop 3D or simple 2D text also. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, look here, this text. Okay, if you want to make it a little bit more. Okay, want to edit it, edit component. Okay, whatever designs you want, you can just make it. And now to undo any drawing in progress, use the escape key, whereas to undo any action or modification, you can use even Control plus Z also, like this. If you want to do any action undo, you can do like this. So okay, I want to again insert it, so you can go again to insert, and then you can again go to text tool and then insert it. You want to reduce it, height, okay. Okay, then, okay, what kind of font you want? You want like this? Okay, now, yes, it's okay. Okay, now you can do like this. So now SketchUp provides even several visual aids to make your drawings easier. For example, when drawing any segments, this assumes the same axis color that comes parallel to it. So if you are drawing, okay, using this drawing tool, okay, while in whichever axis we are drawing, it assumes the same axis color, and that comes parallel to it. And okay, suppose I'm drawing the line parallel to this axis, it will assume the same. If I'm drawing the line parallel to this axis, look, it assumes the same color that is perpendicular to its base. So besides these colors, you can also get snapping to the most important object. So over here we have to the most object key points such as colored circles for vertices and nodes, squares for points, and on sides, rhombus for points on faces and filled areas. So in the this display panel in right, this one right, you have right panel. Okay, this is display panel. Okay, from here You can display even the axis also. You can display, okay, if you don't want to see this axis, you can just remove this. You can, if you want to like display the guides, you can display them also, or if you don't want, you can deselect them. And if you want the section panes, you can even display them. You can even display hidden geometry behind, okay, hidden objects also. And then you can just select or deselect them. Okay, then from this display panel, you can manage the aids to use and also apply visual effects on the preview, such as shadows and fog also can be applied from here. Okay, look here. Shadows. Okay, here you want to apply the shadows, you can select this. And if you want to hide the rest of the model, you can select this also, hide similar components. You can even select this. Okay, if you don't want to hide, it's okay. And if you want to apply even fog also, you can just and you can mention shadows on timing also according to time, and like even day, it will give you the shadow of your objects whichever you select. And then okay, to draw the 3D objects, okay, now let's close this panel. And to draw the 3D objects in no time, SketchUp provides the push, pull, and the follow me tools. With push, pull, you can generate a 3D object by clicking and dragging from its 2D base, defining the extrusion length for it. You can't use this tool on curved faces. Okay, let's do this. Okay, we'll do this escape. Okay, you have here this tool over here, push and pull tool. So look here, like this, you can just push and pull it. Okay, look here, just push and pull these shapes. Okay, with this, with the help of this, defining the extrusion length for it also, you cannot use this tool, especially on curved faces. And then next is follow me, used to define 3D conductors, selecting a 2D base as section and a 2D part to follow as direction. So you can use even this follow me also here. Okay, so this is carved face. So in this, you cannot like extrusion cannot be included over here. So now here you can follow this. Okay, like this, you can make out any shapes. Shapes out of this. You can build custom 3D objects with simple line tool, also drawing each vertex. The simple line tool is here. You can draw each vertex, and then okay, like this, you can draw each vertex. Then I want to lift it. You can draw like this, look. Okay, by joining each vertex, you can make the okay. So you can create like this also by using line tool, drawing each vertex and side until the whole object is complete and covered. So if this is too long or complex, you can even take a look at the components panel to search for several ready-made components. Also look here, you have your component panel over here. Okay, 3D warehouse, you have component panel over here. on the 3D warehouse to search for several ready-made objects that you can import on the preview directly to check the result. Your work, you can use the visualization tool also. Okay, let's search for some of the tools. Okay, if you want to select tools from here, you can select from here also. Okay, suppose I want this chair. So, okay, I'll take this chair. Okay, then 3D model. And then import it to my SketchUp. Okay, if you want to mention the dimensions also, okay, you can, whatever you like, you can mention it. And then, okay, you can download it, this model, and insert in here. Okay, look here, it's inserted. Okay, wherever you want to keep it over here. Okay. It's inserted. Now to check the result of your work, you can use the visualization tools collected on the left side side, such as pan tool to move around. Okay, here you have here. Okay, let's put this first over here. Okay, now you have here. Okay, look here, you have your pan tool. You can move around like this. And then next is you can use even the orbit tool over here. Orbit tool over here. Okay, you want to orbit tool to rotate in 3D by clicking and dragging it. You can view from all the 3 dimensions to check from standard perspective views now. You can again go back in the view panel, use the view panel instead to check from standard perspective. Okay, you can use even from here also to view view from perspective view. Use this view panel instead of right in the right panel. You have this. Okay. Have this scenes available over here. Okay, according to which view you want to see it, like this, like this, like this, like this. You can watch it anyhow. Okay, we have different views available. Perspective views are available. Okay, you want to see like this only. See like this. Whatever view you want to see, you can use this. Okay. Like this, like this. Okay, whatever view you want, you can see all the dimensions. We can. Yeah, okay, now let's close. Let's come back. Okay, let's close this now. You can do anyhow. So now after this, whereas if you need to measure the length and area of objects, use the measurement tools. You can set their units, annotation style and precision from model info panel in the right panel. Okay, it's over here in the left panel, third last tool. Okay, take measure. You can measure the, okay, how you want to measure it. Okay, everything it's given here. Look here, you can measure it like this. And then you can even set the annotation styles also. You have different dimensions, and then you have text also, and you have section page also. You have to tattoo also, so you can just set the annotation styles also. Okay, precision model into panel also you can set. You can also open the style panel, right, to preview your object differently also, like you here. Okay, from this right panel, you can use this 7th tool. Okay, you have different styles over here. You can, whatever styles you want, you can use this styles or sorted styles also. Or you can also use any other styles if you don't want this assorted styles. Because of this network, I'm facing problem. Like this, you can use. You don't like this style. Okay, you want to use other style color sets. You can use this one also. Because I've drawn too many objects over here, it's taking a lot of time to generate these color sets. Okay, whichever you like, you can use it like this. Okay, after this, okay, after this, okay, first of all, you can, now let's see how to edit and reshape the objects on your workspace by using the tools on the left side. First of all, you have to use the select tool to select the object to be edited. So now, okay, let us close this panel. Now press escape. Now you go to select tool. This one is your select tool. Okay, so select the tool, select the object. Okay, whichever object you want, you can select the object. So, okay, select, no, use the select tool to select the object to be edited by clicking on it, and by default SketchUp select the subcomponents of objects such as single sides or faces. So when you move or edit any 3D custom object you have made, this gets deformed as its subcomponents were moved or edited. So now when you remove this after selecting, okay, now you have your move tool over here. Okay, so now if you move it, it will deform itself. Okay, however you want to move, it will deform itself. Okay, so like this you can do in the case of reshaping and resizing. So to deselect all, just click elsewhere on the workspace. Now it will be deselected. You can press even the escape key. So like this, you can use this tool. And now you use the move tool at the left panel. Over here, you have your move tool. So this is your move tool, and using this move tool. Whereas now this you can even select the, you can also choose the rotate tool to rotate this by fixing the main anchor point and then the rotation angle too. So like first, okay, let's select the object. Okay, let's select this object and then go to your move tool and then okay, you want to rotate it. So now you can fix the like the end point over here and the rotation angle. Okay, you want to fix it. Whatever rotation angle you are fixing, you can fix it. Okay, this object will be rotated as per that. So like where you will rotate on the ground, when you will rotate on the ground, when this goniometer, this is known as goniometer, is shown in blue color, and enable the scale tool to scale the object by clicking on dragging couple of cubes forward different 2D and 3D directions. You can also use this tool. Like in the left panel, you have this tool. Okay, you have this scale tool over here. You can use this scale tool to scale the object. Okay, whichever object you want, you can scale them. Okay, and okay, after scaling this, whereas the offset tool, you can scale these objects by clicking and dragging to the couples of cubes forward to different 2D and 3D directions. And whereas this you have your offset tool over here to add a 2D contour which keeps a fixed distance from the original object perimeter. You have here. Okay, object, and to cut, copy, paste the selected object. Okay, whichever object you have selected, if you want to cut it, you can just use Control plus X, and if you want to again, okay, copy it, you can again paste it also, Control plus V. Okay, look here, my object is here. Okay, if you want to again copy it, you can just copy it and again paste it wherever you like. So okay, I'll again select the object. Okay, I'll select this object and okay, I'll cut it and then okay, I want to paste it somewhere. Just use Control plus V. Okay, look here, my this object came here. Okay, I want to copy it also, and then okay, after copying it, I want to paste it over here. Control V, I can do to paste it. Good. Selected the two. Okay, select. Yeah, I can copy it also. And then we can paste it also. Okay, look here, this is pasted also. So like this, you can use even cut, copy and paste tool also directly with keyboard shortcut keys. So Control X for cut, Control C for copy, and Control V for, of course, paste. So now you can also apply weight materials to any 2D or 3D object with filling in order to improve their appearance on the preview and make these more realistic from the entity info panel. Okay, entity info panel, you have this entity info panel over here at the top in the extreme right. So you can use this. Okay, you want to use default materials, you can use from here. Okay, you want to change it to this. You want to use any other things from here, you can use even fill up, make more realistic from the this one. Go to material to apply several materials such as metals also are here. Okay, metals, or you can also use patterns also, whatever you like. Yeah, there are different patterns available. Okay, so look here, there are different patterns available over here. You can use these patterns also to fill up. Now, if you don't like these patterns, well, you can also go to glass over here. There are glass also, glass and mirrors. You can use even these types of translucent glass also. And okay, on that material, you can choose even another kind of materials too. Okay, you can choose another kind of materials for backside. These materials are applied on whole object in case this is grouped. Okay, so if it is not grouped, it will not be applied on the whole object. Then you can use this kind of things from here. Okay, now doesn't cancel only. Okay, after this, to save your project in progress as .skp file, use the save button in the top left. You have here the save button. Okay, you can use the save button in the top left corner, and you can save it as a SketchUp file. And then this will be listed within your project list inside your Trimble account, which can store up to 10 GB of content. So you can add a folder also if you want. If you want to create, and you can enter the name of the model, whichever you have created. Okay, suppose I will name it as, okay, first trial. Okay, you can save it over here, save here. Okay, it's saving right now. Okay, like this, you can